All right, time to get a look of your full forewarned weather forecast. Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy. Alana, a sunny few days so far, and we're wanting more to come.
Yeah, Sarah, we have seen sunny conditions, but it was cooler out there today. As you take a look at this great shot from West Jordan, Marlene Crutcher catches the beauty that was Thursday. You've got the flowers, the trees, the skies, the clouds, and of course, the mountains. Just a stunner. It was a nice one and it felt cool. So we were living in that world of 70s, which, hey, isn't a bad place to be, especially when we look at the long range here, because the heat's coming, friends. I'll show you when. Satellite radar shows just that lingering moisture in south central to southeastern Utah in the last few hours dwindling. We've seen cloud cover, but dry conditions really overall for the state today following that cold front. Biggest impact was the temperatures. Okay, let's talk impacts. While we're there, we've talked about precipitation. Places like Salt Lake, St. George, Logan, Cedar City, all running below average when it comes to precipitation for the month. So we put together the calendar so you could see in Salt Lake, we did well at the beginning of the month, but then to find measurable moisture later into May got a little more difficult. Typically, we see 1.82 inches in Salt Lake City. We didn't even make it to 1.5 inches. April was also below average, and we know when we lack this precipitation, we have to focus on drought. New drought monitor out today. It comes out every Thursday, and we're going to forewarn you so you know exactly what's happening and when. We're coming off of a great snow year, but even with that, from Vernal all the way to the Four Corners, we've got abnormally dry conditions. Also the case for part of Washington County and King County. Right now, when it comes to those dry conditions, 24.2% of the state facing that, while the rest of us, happy to report, more than 75% of Utahns not facing drought conditions, and our great snow year helped. But if we continue to see below average precipitation, that could impact us. And so we're going to keep a close eye on the drought monitor. Great shot from Tooele tonight. You've got the sun and the clouds. Thank you, Hal, for sharing that. And a great time lapse coming out of southern Utah. We get the sun going down. This is from the Black Desert Resort. The Red Rock just backlit there with that sunset. That is just really, really pretty. High temperatures today were below average, 72 in Salt Lake. Really pretty, but 78 is our average high. 70s and 80s on the eastern side of the state. You can see where we still warmed up. 95 in St. George. The cooler air didn't make it to lower Washington County following that cold front, and it shows with that daytime high. The heat was on also in Lake Powell. Heading into tonight, we will see partly cloudy skies along the Wasatch Front as we wrap the news. We'll see those 60s turning into 50s, low 50s for the overnight, with many locations seeing partly cloudy conditions and then warming things back up as we're off to the races for tomorrow. It's Friday, end of the work week, mostly clear skies, so sunshine on deck, and we'll have high pressure wanting to build. It doesn't successfully get to do so everywhere. Futurecast shows us why as we walk through. Here we are. By tomorrow morning, we have cloud cover in central and southern Utah. We get a little bit of a disturbance undercutting that ridge of high pressure building, and that's going to, because we have lingering moisture, capitalize on that and bring the potential of a few pop-up showers. The model seems to love that energy in eastern Utah and the south central portion of the state for tomorrow afternoon and evening. We will see temperatures bouncing back to seasonal norms, but as we head into Saturday, our southwest flow picks up, our temperatures warm up, and then another cold front comes through. So active conditions, but not coming through with wet weather. Upper level Futurecast shows this in motion. So there's that brief high pressure. Saturday into Sunday, a front comes through. Here we are into Monday, but we repeat that heading into Tuesday, but then that's when the high really begins to take over. It's going to be a ridge of high pressure, and I'm forewarning you now, the summer heat, it's coming. We're talking our first triple-digit days in the south and our first 90-degree days with the hottest temperatures of the year thus far. Temperature outlook for the long range shows the western United States underneath that ridge with above average heat expected. That ridge is also going to act as a storm block, so dry conditions to persist as we move through June. Something you have to be aware of. We know the heat of the summer here, and we're going to be battling it pretty soon. You'll see what I mean on the 7-day. 70s and 80s for tomorrow. Wasatch Front will make it to the upper 70s, 70s, 80s, and 90s on the eastern side of the state. How about 98 in St. George? Now, the winds do pick up for the weekend, and that will slightly cool them a degree or two. But then as you take that look, by the middle of next week, we're into the Century Club category, and we stay there. Heat is cooking. Here's the Wasatch Front. As we deal with these cold fronts, we'll warm up, cool down, and we'll do that pattern through early next week. But by the midweek, we get to those mid-80s and say hello to the 90s. That summer warmth is showing up full throttle.